Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going to make gingerbread cookies with chocolate.
I'd be happy if you joined me.
I have 100 grams of butter that I took out of the fridge an hour ago. For the butter to mix better, it needs to be at room temperature. Beat half a cup of brown sugar with the butter using a hand mixer until it gets creamy and fluffy. For a lighter texture, you'll want to be extra careful and take your time with this step. To get a lighter texture in your cookies, you'll need to do this step more carefully and take a bit more time. For this recipe, we need 1 teaspoon of grated orange zest. This gives the cookies a nice citrusy flavor. Now add 1 egg to the bowl and mix it well with half a cup of golden syrup and the rest of the ingredients. I actually made this golden syrup myself. If you want me to show you how, let me know in the comments. Keep mixing until everything is fully combined and you get a smooth liquid mixture. I have 175 grams of all-purpose flour here. That's about 3½ cups. In this recipe, we should sift all the dry stuff to get rid of any lumps and other bits. Sift 60 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder and throw it in with the flour. The cocoa powder both darkens the cookies and adds a whole new layer of flavor. Now for the spices. These are what's going to give the cookies their awesome final flavor. Half a teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. All the spices in this recipe have a special spiciness that's a big part of what makes these cookies so delicious. 1 teaspoon of ginger. That 1/4 teaspoon of salt really helps to bring out all the other flavors. And a teaspoon of baking soda to help the cookies rise. First, I'm sifting all the dry ingredients and using a spatula to break up any lumps. This way, the flavor is evenly distributed throughout the cookies. Now, I'm mixing all the dry ingredients with a whisk until they're nice and smooth. Next, I'll add the dry ingredients to the wet ones and mix everything together with a spatula. This step takes a little patience to get the results you're looking for. The result is this firm, dark-colored dough. We need to put it in an airtight plastic bag and let it chill in the fridge. This can be anywhere from an hour to 3 days. The reason is that the butter gets firm again when the dough chills in the fridge. When that cold dough goes into a hot oven, it takes longer for the butter to melt. This gives the flour and eggs a chance to set and firm up the cookie structure before it spreads out too much. After resting, roll out the dough on a lightly floured surface with a rolling pin. You want it to be about 1/2 to 1 centimeter thick. I'm using these round cutters to shape the cookies, but you can use any tools or shapes you have. After shaping the cookies, place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and bake for 6 to 12 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, depending on their thickness. For the icing on the cookies, we need 150 grams of powdered sugar and 1 egg white. They need to be beaten with an electric mixer at high speed for about 5 minutes. After the cookies are baked, remove them from the oven and place them on a cooling rack. After about 10 minutes, when the cookies have cooled slightly, pipe the icing onto the cookies in any design you like. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for supporting me on YouTube by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing.